Our war with the Hothrodan archivists is at an end, and we may soon seize the chance to annihilate a neighbor or two, but everything is still fine. Probably not for much longer. Probably. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Toxoids in our Heralds of the Dark Nova series. If you missed the last episode, you might want to go back and listen to the first at least like 5-10 minutes of it. You know, that part that I said was going to last 60 or 90 seconds. But it's a lot of good exposition on just the last couple of episodes in the series and what might have been, had some recordings that I started to make before I left for my trip, been published. So this is the Piscus system. This is the system where we left off in the previous episode. And when I loaded the save, I was like, hey, this is kind of a nice place to start. So we're starting here. But one thing I want to do right away, we're not going to pause. I have my fleets en route to various locations to fully repair up and upgrade. But I also have, let's take a look here. All right, they're done there. I also, yeah, there we go. I have some construction ships building the last of my hyper relays. And I have a number of additional things that I can do now that I've upgraded a lot of my designs. So let's go ahead and do that. Now this is an orbital shipyard. I do need to continue to build as many of the orbital rings around planets as I can. I haven't forgotten about that. And I like the idea of having an additional orbital shipyard here too. We have a lot of influence. I also am going to be messing around with the Galactic community a little bit this episode now that we're not completely on our back foot. But I'm just in the process of getting as many things upgraded and refined as I can in as short a period as possible. I also really need to generate more alloys if I can, but that remains to be seen whether or not it's going to be possible. I guess I will build, I don't know, does a habitation module make sense right now, or does it make more sense to have defenses? I think it probably just makes more sense to have defenses, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and do things that will help with energy production as well. Defense grid supercomputer, yeah, that's also probably a good idea. Now the Soao A state, oh, that's interesting that we have this station here. Yeah, we're going to have to mix this up big time. So this is an old station belonging to our former vassals that we completely took over and then just murdered all of them. It was a horrible thing to do and should never be repeated in practice. In real life, but this is a game and we're playing an empire that has lost its mind because of what it has seen in the past, in the history of this galaxy. Remember, the lore for the Ullyxr Collective is that they are aliens to this galaxy. They arrived from the cataclysmic destruction of a nearby, presumably, galaxy. And upon arriving and upon the growth of their civilization, they discover the Baal. And the Baal, it turns out, were violently destroyed by life forms in this galaxy. And we are just appalled at that. And our answer, our strong moral response as the Ullyxr Collective is we are becoming the crisis and we're just going to kill everything. Because nothing here deserves to live, clearly. That's our plan, and we're sticking with it. So let's do a defense grid supercomputer there. And last but not least, I guess a listening post would not be the worst thing in the world to have, given where that particular station is placed. Now let's just continue to do kind of defensive things. I don't want to spend all of my alloys, but I have to get some of these. Yeah, we'll go ahead and upgrade that one and upgrade that one. Look at me spending all my alloys. Where's this one? Right here. Yeah, that's in the TRAPPIST system. We definitely need those to be stronger because if we go to war with these empires soon, I just want those to be ready. I may also need to retrofit, holy crap words, some of the platforms around here. But let's see what else we can do. I can absolutely upgrade all of those. I can upgrade all of those. Oh, nope, just kidding. There go my alloys. All right, well, we're going to have to wait for some to build up. But the important thing is that as these alloys build up, we will be able to upgrade all of our ships to much more powerful versions of themselves. Also, let's take a look at the Galactic community. Currently, there is a vote to repeal minor administrative sanctions, which is hilarious. So we're already voting. Actually, it says we're voting. No, this is for the Space Amoeba Protection Act. So the next vote up, we're going to vote in support of this. And also, it looks like our vote, which we called to repeal neutral defenders, is going to pass as well with the current number of votes. So that's very positive. All right, so almost done. The Palisade Services Enclave pays dividends. Very good. Grants us a small military... that's not so good. I don't know that I need a small military fleet right now. Why are you giving me that? Also, what's going on here? Oh, yeah, that's right. This happened at the end of the last episode. So, the Titan arrived here safe and sound. Let's go ahead and give the order for them to upgrade at the Ferrothon shipyard. They're just going to hop in the gateway and take care of that. Deflect Stratum. Let's see. Where can you... Yeah, it's the Flecked Stratum that needed the Titan. Oh, just kidding. We're messed up again. Yep, I see it. We have an extra Precious Edge class frigate. So let's fix that. Okay. And it does seem like I've got some additional ships that I might still need to delete in one form or another. So we'll keep an eye on that. So this resolution is about to pass. This is just the Space Amoeba Protection Act. We are opposed to it. But I don't think we have to worry about Space Amoebas at this point. We'll kill as many of them as we want to. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so Shimmering Stratum already has a Titan. Why don't you go ahead and upgrade? So once again, oh yeah, that's right. Terminal Egress doesn't actually have a shipyard, so that explains why they're going to another station. That's fine. Just need these upgrades to finish as soon as possible. Again, we're adding a bunch of Fallen Empire technology to all of our ships. So the sooner these upgrades are completely done, the happier I am going to be. Let's see what else we can do with our planets. Nothing I really want to do here right now. Have I built a cloning center here? No, I haven't. What about here? No, I haven't. All right, well, let's at least fix that. Oh, apparently there's already one. Oh, yeah, it's literally right there. Everything's fine. All right, seems like we're mostly okay otherwise. So we're just watching these numbers climb, basically, as the last of these ships upgrade. Vivisandia displays psionic potential. That's interesting. The Vivisandian citizen state is showing psychic power. Let's stay at speed 2. We need these upgrades to finish. The Space Amoeba Protection Act. Space Amoeba fleets are rendered non-hostile. Okay, sure. Let's just go along with it because we literally don't care. Alright, so we are now investigating, finally, now that we have access to it, we're investigating this archaeological site. The structure appears to be a gigantic mausoleum or necropolis dating back several million years. Oh, I think I know what this is. There are no obvious signs of previous looters, so the structure may have been left untouched since the chameleon field was erected. The structure's first chamber is accessible, but an impenetrable door blocks any further progress. Large alien glyphs, as yet untranslated, have been carved into the wall above the door. Fascinating. So remember, this is... Where is this world exactly? That's right here. So we have this barren world It's currently being investigated. Alright, these upgrades are almost done. Really need them to finish as soon as possible so I can figure out what's going on with all these fleets. I think the game might have just given me a Titan. I think one of the fleets that I was just handed literally was a Titan. Why am I at 100? What is happening? Did you see that? The upgrade percentage went above 100. Don't know why. Oh, wait. What's going on here? I'm supposed to only have 15 of these, and I have 18. And yet it's... Okay, hang on. This is in the embedded stratum. Let's figure out which one. It's the destroyers, primarily. Yeah. So there should only be 6 terminal fall class. This seems to have happened a lot. A lot of terminal fall class ships got built. A lot more than I was supposed to have. And I'm just deleting 3 at random, and I'm hoping that it plays out okay. Now it's still saying, that's not right. This game. How is this still a problem? Okay, so now I've put it back up to that, and now it should be correct. Good. So a little bit more time pass. You need to return to your station. How are your upgrades progressing? Alright, these are almost done, thankfully. These are taking a while. And it's making me nervous. Wait, what are you talking about? You can't find a path home. Don't do that. Where are you? You're in Karazit. What do you mean you can't find a path home? Oh, you know what? Hang on. I might need to set a new home for this. Yeah. Let's set your home station. This is the Juggernaut. Oh, there's actually not an option to set a home station. Oh, crap. That fleet was upgrading at the Juggernaut. I didn't realize it. Well, at least most of the upgrades were done. It's just these ships that need to be upgraded. Didn't see that coming. Alright, 99%. Come on now. There we go. Alright, so this fleet looks okay. So we're down a Titan in this fleet, but everything looks fine. I don't know what the wind shear stratum is. It looks like a battleship and 2 corvettes. So I've got 2 Titans here that just need to be deleted. It's a shame, because they're Titans. I'll save one of them because it needs to be reunited with the Flex stratum. And then there's the one Titan that needed to be deleted. We're figuring it out, slowly but surely. Also, I'm building up a good amount of alloys again, which is useful for all the things I need to do. Specifically wonder-wise, I need to get stuff building on the Dyson sphere. Okay, how are your upgrades? No, you don't need to be reinforced. See, it's trying to build the Titan. So these 2 battleships are being finished right now. Shimmering Stratum is done. All right, nice. Let's have you return to the Terminal Egress station, and that will reduce our energy deficit some. Also, notice we're already back up above 8,000 alloys. We only need 22,500 altogether to upgrade the first 2 stages, or the first stages of our 2 wonders. We have the Matter Decompressor and the Dyson Sphere, which we're working on in order to bolster both our mineral income and our energy income. So that's good. Okay, so now I want you... No, it should... I literally just want you to come here. Just go there. Thank you. I don't know why it keeps offering to do an emergency jump. It's in my territory. So that doesn't quite add up to me. All right, the Flecked stratum and the Holdfast stratum need to be merged. And now, once the Titan shows up, let's have you return to the Karazit station. The Windshear stratum is not going to be back in action until May 21st of next year. That's troubling. Send it in recess for another year or so. All right, so hopefully that thing being in orbit will be helpful to the energy deficit. Oh, really? Nice. Dark matter deflectors. That came at a great frickin' time. I'm kind of tempted to go ahead and go for the jump drive. However, what I'm going to do instead is go for shield hardening, because that's a very cheap technology that I've probably just passed up multiple times. Alright, so you're already at terminal egress. What else can I do here then? Well, first of all, we can upgrade all of these platforms, which we desperately need to do. I wish there was a better way to see the list of platforms that the station has, you know? Maybe there is. If you can tell me in the comments, I would appreciate that. If there's, because there's this list, but that's not very helpful to me. Okay, so yeah, I can kind of mouse over things this way. Yeah, and I can point to individual platforms, but all right, there's one individual glorious warg. All right, we need to upgrade all those before I build any more. There's a lot being upgraded.
Mission complete.
All right, so of course we can once again do upgrades for everything. I'm going to wait, however, until that Titan is reunited with the core fleet. I do want to go ahead and give the order for the Juggernaut to upgrade itself. So that's happening.
Research complete.
Okay, interstellar assembly. Good for additional screwing around with the galactic community. Not that that's going to matter for much longer. We're going to become the Crisis and none of it will matter. Ecological adaptation, probably not necessary anymore. Nano vitality crops, food from agrodrones. You know what? We could do that now to preempt any food shortages or possibly create a food overage. Let's try that. Also, I think I have enough for the Dyson Sphere first stage right now, so let's give that a try. Where is it? Sorry, there it is. I do. Perfect. That's what I needed to build the most. So I will take that. Governing ethics shift in the polity of Abdera. They've become more openly spiritualist. Alright, so we're going to start upgrading these ships. And that is, of course, going to reintroduce the energy deficit a little bit. But it's fine. So it looks like the Titan has arrived here. Let me give the order to upgrade at the Mega Shipyard, which is pretty freaking great. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you can do this. So basically what I just did, when you try to queue up the order to return to a shipyard, the game never quite cooperates with you. You always have to give the order to return to the shipyard and then queue up the order to go upgrade in front of the order to return to the shipyard, and then it works. Don't ask me why. I don't understand either. Okay, energy weapon damage plus 5%, shield hit points. You know what? Let's go ahead and go for the defensive option. We are still, you know, in that mode. Biding our time. All right, let's have you return to station. Okay, this fleet can just go. I don't need you anymore. So we're going to just delete them altogether. Perfect. All right, notice that the fleet power of all of these ships is up above. I mean, I'm starting to get really powerful with these upgrades. Oh, nice. We have an archaeological event here. The alien glyphs above the door have been... Yeah, this is what I thought it was. Have been translated as follows. I am Zarklon, the guardian of Mos Tarb, the prophet of Zva. In a galaxy awash with spite and hatred, I have chosen to seclude myself here. Hey, Zarklan, we're with you, buddy. Proceed if ye be worthy. After combing through the first chamber for anything of interest, archaeologists discovered a tiny concealed wall panel. When pressed, the ancient door rumbled open. The second chamber can now be accessed. Intriguing. Good times. So the embedded stratum is in orbit, in their station where they should be. Senate's now in session. Council denouncement, the Ullyxr Collective. Well, that's interesting. So we can vote against this. This renders them vulnerable to any sanctions that have been passed. Surely this power won't be abused. All right, so everyone's voting against us. It's the Sildaron Authority that's leading it. So in order to really vote against it, in order to defeat it, I would really have to do, I would have to buy a lot of favors from a lot of people, and I don't think that would be enough. So they're going to denounce me. It's fine. It's not going to matter for much longer. Let's take a quick look at how we're doing as a crisis. Yeah, we might need to go ahead and hit one of these neighboring empires. Maybe not the Hothridans. So we have this empire there that's allied up. Now, there was a war going on here for a long time. Aha! Federation Association status. They're a vassal under the Sildaron Authority. Okay, they are part of the Alliance of Star Nations. Yeah. Or was it down here where there was a war? Where? Oh, no. It was the Tharbaretan Syndicate, right? Yes, it was the Tharbaretans. So, this is interesting. I'm not able to enter their territory right now. What about the Aramathian regime? Yeah, see, they're still protected. What I need, frankly, I've said this a few times, I need to try to build a quantum catapult. We don't have the influence or the alloys for it right now, but we're getting close. Alright, so these upgrades are happening. Bellimacosa Prima embraces cybernetics. They call themselves post-Bellimacosae now. Disconcerting. Alright, here we go. It began as a subtle shift in Radioactive behavior. Scattered reports of their ships, once rarely seen outside their own space, now being spotted in remote systems all across the galaxy. Highly advanced scouting vessels visiting ancient ruined worlds, refusing all hails and fleeing when attacked. Their purpose and mission unknown. Until now. We now know that the Radioactive were preparing, recovering the databanks of survey beacons and automated scouting posts left behind when they retreated to their present borders, gathering information for their return to the Galactic stage. In Radioactive space, fleets are gathering, armies are being mustered, and ancient factories roar to life. For the first time in an age, the Radioactive fanatics are looking outwards beyond their borders and toward the galaxy at large. As their decaying shipyards are repaired and refitted, and the dormant systems of Titan foundries come online, the rest of the galaxy is left with only one question. Who will this once sleeping giant target first in their quest to reclaim age-old glory lost? Decrepit fools. There's not really any consequence for saying that, but it's just fun to say it. Or who knows, maybe there's a consequence for saying it. But we're having fun with this. Okay, so it looks like we do have the opportunity to do a little bit of housing upgrades here. So I think, yeah, it's going to be worth my while to get some additional energy generation. Also, maybe some alloys wouldn't be the worst thing. All right, down here, everything's still good. Interesting that this council denouncement is, it's going to be in session for a while, but everybody really hates me because I killed pretty much members of every other member population of the entire galaxy. So, you know,
Research complete.
Objectively speaking, as a player, I understand their hatred. It's fair. Alright, so we can unlock the... Ooh. Yeah, see, all of these are useful. I'm going to go ahead and unlock the Mega Art installation. It's going to take a while for it to finish up. Oh, also, hang on. Do I have the ability to build that catapult yet? I think I do. No, quantum catapult site. I need one more influence. Okay. Okay, so that's happening right now. I don't know quite where I'm going to build it, but I mean, it might make sense just to build it in the Omen system. And also, I think I might need to build a gateway in Terminal Egress. All right, so I can't build it in Omen. What about if I built it in Marathon? No. What if I built it in the Skull? Okay, is there something I'm missing? Focuses the forces of a neutron star or a pulsar. Ah, they have to be built in specific locations. All right, so let's see if we can find one. Neutron star or a pulsar. I'm honestly drawing a blank right now on what those look like from a distance, so I'm just going to have to dig around for those until such time. Rayama? No? No. Neutron star or pulsar? Okay. Don't see any. I think they're... That's a class F star. So we have some possible sources of piracy. Do I not have the ability to build one of these because I don't have a neutron star or a pulsar? Let me look outside of my territory. See if I can spot one. Yeah. This is a pulsar. So I need to find one of those in my territory if one exists, and I don't think one does. Either that or a neutron star. Oh, wait. No, I was just here. That's Kuiper B. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. It would suck if I didn't have the ability to build this thing at all. That's Havoncheer. I mean, I have so much territory. You really want to tell me there's not a single pulsar or neutron star in all of my territory? Because if that's the case, then we pretty much have to, like, just go to war with everyone at once. Because since I haven't mentioned it in a while, just as a healthy reminder... Oh, wait. Nope, that's not one either. Just as a healthy reminder, one of the reasons, the main reason, that I haven't already gone to war with any of my neighboring empires is they're all federated. And it's mostly by happenstance. It's not like my actions caused these people to join up. For most of the game, there have just been large federations of cooperating empires. And I've just sort of had to deal with the fact that I can't really attack anyone around me freely. Yeah, I don't see any. So in order to build this thing, I pretty much have to take territory. Unless I'm just overlooking... Yeah, those are standard stars. Wait. Benami. That's class F. And this is... It would suck if the Dyson Sphere star was a... Wait. What's this? No, class F. Let me just double check. Alright, no. I'm looking for a green circle to appear when I do that. And so far, nothing's happening. I mean, one additional possibility... Oh, yeah, hang on. I've got all these stars, too. This might be my savior. Class B star. No, it's going to be kind of blue in color, I think. That's a brown dwarf, which, I mean, it looks cool, but it's not what I need it to be, sadly. Man, we don't have a single pulsar anywhere. Anywhere. Oof, that's upsetting. Okay. All right, so since we have access to... That's another thing I didn't think of. I have access... I really haven't thought about this at all, but here's a point worth mentioning as I come to the end of this episode. I have the terminal egress, which means I can move on anyone in the galaxy that I want to. Like, these guys, for example, don't have Federation Association status, so all I would need is for an L-gate to exist in their territory. And I'm golden. Unfortunately, I don't think one does. What about over here? Right. There's a gateway here. So it's possible that I might be able to use this gateway to attack the Tharboritan Syndicate. Yeah. All right, so I think this is going to happen. I think I should be able to declare on the Tharboritan Syndicate, and they are not federated with anyone, and I can annihilate them pretty significantly, I think. I mean, we're looking at pathetic fleet power, pathetic economy, and inferior technology level. So all I really need to do is pay them a visit in the coming episodes, and I think, I don't know for sure, but this gateway supposedly connects. I mean, look what happened here. So this gateway goes over here to that one. But when I click on this gateway in Tharboritan space, it goes to the same one. So what I'm really hoping for is that those two are also connected, and all I need to do is declare war, and I'll be able to just immediately, annihilate them. It might not actually be the case, but I can try it, because I need to do something to increase my status as a crisis, basically. Also, that reminds me, I do have this. This will take 10 months to complete. Let's go ahead and research this. Let's do that at the last moment. We're 33 minutes into this episode, so I'm going to stop this one here. I'm having too much fun again. But I'm also still really nervous, so we'll see how this goes. I would just like to continue improving my mineral and energy income as much as possible by building up those wonders. So I'm going to be conserving my alloys as much as I can to get those things upgraded, because then that can fund the upgrading and construction of additional ships much more easily going forward into the remainder of the series. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time, or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 3 p.m. US Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.